Hello everyone. Yes. Hello everyone. Welcome to our weekly overview for this week. So this week was a little bit like we had a stagnation in the market for the currencies, but yet we could have many opportunities with our weekly overview. We could take trades, we could make profit, of course, not a huge profit, but moderated one. So let's go now to see what we have as news for this week. For this week, we have we have the FOMC, and they're expecting to increase the interest rate from 4.5% till 4.75%. متوقعين هذا الأسبوع بال FOMC الأربعاء الساعة 11 توقيت دبي، 9 توقيت بيروت، 10 توقيت المملكة العربية السعودية. متوقعين يكونوا عم بيعلوا الفايدة 4%. And we have the FOMC, which will be a high volatility news. Also on Thursday, we have the ECB press conference. Okay, and we have also the GBP. Oh, this week, the next week should be a volatile week for the currencies and for the Dow, for the gold. الأسبوع الجاي عنا كل شيء. We have everything. We have USD, GBP, and Euro, guys. And then we have the non-farm payroll, guys. Wow, huge week to come. Huge week to come. It will be super volatile. أنا أسبوع قوي رح يكون في volatility كتير عالية. So let's start with our study. Here we have the US 30, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, still stagnating here since like November in the same area between 35,000 and 32,500 and say 34,500 32,000. Between these 2,000 pips, it's still moving up and down. بعدها بيتحرك بهالمنطقة. So let's go deeper. نفوت بعد أكتر لجوا. And we have this support line now. You can see we have this resistance level also. Okay, this is the resistance level here. Forget about this. So we have here also, we have two potential buys. Okay, here now if the market opens, the فتح market made a wick up and then start to push down, breaking this support area. Why is this area support? Look here, it was a resistance. As you see here, it turned up. Here we have. So mainly, if it breaks down at this level, we should see a push down. So the sell will start 33,775, 33,775. Stop loss will be around 33 like 815, but of course you have to see the previous candle on the lower time frame, but then نشوف the previous candle on the lower time how it works. And then we'll have the TP165, 33,688 TP2, 33,545 TP3, and 33,379 TP4. Okay, this will be interesting. So now for push up, if we resume this momentum up and the candle opens, makes a wick down and start to push up, breaking 34,182, TP1 34,192, stop loss 34,132, the TP2 34,248, TP3 34,360, and TP4 34,600. We go for gold, still in the bullish momentum that we know, but now the CCI and the percentage are trying to start after divergence breaking down. So most probably we are approaching from a reversal. تقريبا عم نحضر for a reversal. Before we go to gold, I will exceptionally this time do a study on DXY. What is DXY? Exception هكون عم بعملها عن DXY. It's the US dollar currency index. هيدا اللي بيحدد اتجاه الدولار الأمريكي. So as you can see, if you check here, and why I'm doing this before the others, to see with Euro, GBP, gold, where are we heading and why they got so weak, because why they got so strong, because the US dollar was getting weaker, okay, since like November, 1st of November 2022, the dollar getting weaker, and that's why the euro dollar going up, GBP USD going up, gold going up, everything. So now if you can see on the daily chart, you can see the US dollar started to break the CCI up. It's starting to break with a double bottom. Here we have a small double bottom, okay, for the percentage R. Here we have a pure divergence. The first divergence here, the second divergence 4. Now, if you go to the big one, we have a big divergence here on the US dollar index. So we have to wait a break up to confirm the start of the buy. So mainly the DXY, of course it can resume down, أكيد ممكن يكمل down, ممكن يكمل نزلة, but let's say the bullish scenario, if it resumes up, if it starts to push up, the XY here for this level almost, after all the sequence being broken, while the تكسر هذه sequence 103.06 will be the push up, and we can see the euro dollar falling down, we can see the GBP, we can see the gold going down again, we can see all these, okay? And that's why I did the study on, of course, if it resumes down, it will resume down. But look, as you can see, also this from November, 4th of November 22, gold is going up with the weakness of the US dollar, okay? So now we can expect a certain retracement, فينا نتوقع certain retracement for the weakness of the US dollar, but let's see, now we have also divergence here on gold, huge divergence on gold, CCI. Let's see on the weekly, because the weekly, it's a better indicator also for the long term. The weekly chart also, it's overbought, but it didn't break yet down. This means that we cannot yet sell on the weekly, but on the daily, once it's starting to go down, we can have a small retracement. Okay, now it will be at this level almost. The safe side, breaking like 1895, stop loss, there will be the sell, 1903, 1894 TP1, 1890 TP2, 1877 TP3, and potential 1854 TP4. To check more the big picture, تنشوف أكتر البيكتشر الأكبر, you get the Fibonacci retracement, and you see that if it starts to retrace, it should retrace to around 1872 as first target, the big one, 1823 second target, 1784 third target, and even we can resume down till 1744, and we will stay in a bullish momentum, but it will be a retracement. يعني بنضلنا بالطلعة ولكن بتكون هيدي تريحة لورا. Okay, as for the buy, we have a new high at this level. So if it opens, makes a wick down and start to push up again, breaking 1951. Breaking 1951, stop loss 1946, 1952 TP1, 1960 TP3, TP2, sorry, 1974 TP3, and 2000 will be our TP4 for the buy. حيكون 2000 إذا برم وضل مكمل طلعة كسر الريزيستنس بضل ساحب طلوع مبدئيا. Here the oil, we are still in the stagnation phase, no big move for oil, stability for the oil since 13 January, like around 2 weeks so far. Stability in the prices of the oil between 78 and 82. بين 72 82 في مثل stability بالoil. We are still on the same like last week weekly overview. If we break up this resistance, we'll go up. You can see all the numbers in the table. بتشوفوا كل الأرقام بالتable. If we break down, we have a clean traffic down and you should resume down. So it will be the same like the last week study. Same for GBP, JPY. Stagnation in the last 5 days, but it tried to move down on the lower time frame. Then we have a reversal up. Now, if it opens, we have a low, higher, low, higher, low. If it opens, makes a wick down and start to push up again. respecting يعني إذا فتحت عملت نزلة وضلت طالعة هي عم تحترم اللوز اللي تحت ما كسرتهم. We should expect to start the buy also at the same price that we put before with the TP1, TP2 and TP3, and same for the sell. I told you this week the last week يعني قلت لكم الأسبوع الماضي ما كان في هالحركة الكبيرة بالماركت. We didn't have like this huge or big volatility, but this week we will have it. هيدا الأسبوع رح يكون عنا إياها انقلابات بالماركت الحركة القوية. So 16 62.47 and we should push up. The down will be, of course, if it opens, makes a wick up and start to push down, closing around this resist support. إذا سكر تقريبا حوالي السبورت بيعمل wick up وينزل. And then it opened the new candle. يعني it shouldn't be taken by Monday, of course. And it opened wick up and then pushing down, then it will be the sell. We will have to wait. Don't forget from where يعني from Wednesday نهار الأربعاء, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, these 3 days will have huge volatility. Okay, these 3 days, especially Wednesday night and Thursday all the day, Friday all the day. Okay, so okay, we go for the Bitcoin, still pushing up. The reversal is still the same. We work it on the weekly as usual. So it's still pushing up. Nothing changed. No big change. We're still around 23,000. This level. So let's see the next step. Okay, you can see we have, if it resumes up, this is a weekly, this is a daily. Let's go for the daily for breakouts. So as you can see here, we'll go for it here for the daily. If the market opens and start to move down, breaking this 22,200, it should resume TP1 to 22,000, TP2 21,680, TP3 20,596, and TP4 you might move down all the way to 18,417, almost like this level. Okay, with the stop loss around 22,566. هلا for the push up, if it start to push up, تكملة الطلعة طلوع. إذا كمل الطلعة, so if it opens like 23,000, let's say 24,000, the entry, or no, 23,950. Stop loss 23,500, 23,000 24,300 TP2, 25,000 TP3, and 27,000 TP4. No, let's go back. Wait, I did not here. This is very important. So the TP1 will be 34,192, 24,192. TP2 will be 25,000, TP3 26,500, and TP4 28,200. Okay. Euro dollar, as we said on the US dollar before, it's getting ready for a move down. As you can see here, we have a big divergence on the daily. We have a double top even. Here we have a double top on the percentage R. CCI divergence breaking down. So most probably we are very close from the sell. Okay, so 1.0831 will be the sell. If we start to push down, if we open, makes a wick up and start to push down, because already the sequence is broken so far for low, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Okay, low, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low. Now we have lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low. So if it opens, makes a wick up respecting the previous high. إذا فتحت عملت wick up يعني تحترم الهاي اللي قبله, then start to push down, breaking this low and this low again. So the sell should start at 108.30, 108.20 the TP1, 107.90 TP2, 1.0718 TP3, and full target should be 1.0512 with this clean traffic down. Also, to have a wider view and better view for this, we got the Fibonacci from the last move. And then, as you can see, the 38.2 should reach 1.0472. The 23.6 will be 106.47. So these two levels are very important for the retracement of the euro. If it will resume down, if it will resume up before resuming up. قبل ما يكون عم بيكمل طلع. هلا if we check to the weekly, we have another potential scenario, and this is why we should be very careful. On the weekly, with the Elliott waves count, okay, على الweekly مع Elliott wave count, you can see that we have here, نشوف هون إنه عنا Elliott waves 1, 2, the third impulsive wave, 4, and maybe I'm saying, I'm not confirming, we might be heading to a fifth one. Look, this is here already retraced 50%, exactly at 50%, and on weekly it's reversing from the 50%. Now we should see at some point a move down. لازم نشوف نزلة, but if it's right, because it's still 4 respecting the 1, the biggest one is here, 50%. So we might have a potential move down. ممكن يكون عندنا احتمال نزلة this one to 0.93 after, okay, of course, months is still now, few months is still now. We might have the scenario. So this is what I can see. We are in the 28th of January. احنا ب 28/1, and if at some point this is only a retracement, this means that even this retracement can keep pushing till 1.1227 even. We will stay in the wave 4, and then we might have a push down. This is a big view for this year, for the next 6 months, for the next 6 months. So let's see what will happen. So the scenario for the up, سيناريو الطلعة هلا رسمنا سيناريو النزلة، سيناريو الطلعة here, of course breaking the high, the previous high. Okay, $1.0940 buy, stop loss around 1.0910, 1.0950 TP1, 1.0997 TP2, 1.1080 TP3 and 1.1213 TP4, which will be also around the 61.8 اللي بتكون تقريبا على 61.8 هيدي لليورو دولار. استرليني دولار جي بي بي يو اس دي also facing the same destiny. Let's start with the buy because we are already on the resistance. خلينا نبلش بالشروة لأنه نحن على الريزيستنس تقريبا. So if at some point this was a retracement and it's still pushing up, so we have the long position here. Of course, F1C and NFP will make the move to this week. 1.2462 entry, 1.2412 stop loss, 172 the TP1, 1.2554 TP2, 1.2661 TP3, and 1.2788 TP4. But for the sell, let's sell and show the lowest point when it went up and retraced and then pushed up. So now if it breaks this, and if we go to the 4 hour, we can see the stagnation, double top, potential also. عندنا احتمال double top هون. 1, 2, as you can see. Okay, so here the sell بايعة 1.2257, stop loss 1.2297, 47 TP1, 2210 TP2, 2175 TP3, and 1.2115 it will be the TP4. We go for the AUD USD. We go for the AUD USD. Okay, we go daily, of course. It was a good push this week and push حلو هذا الأسبوع. We hit the resistance area. Look what the resistance area here. Very nice resistance area. Now, if it opens, makes a wick down and start to push up again, the buy 0.7150, stop loss 71.20, 71.60 TP1, 72 TP2, 72.52 TP3, and 73.20 the TP4 with the stop loss around 71.25. 71.25. As for the reversal, we go for the 4 hours and we put this support area, which is here a support and here a resistance, and we put the sell at this level. So if we break 0.70, almost 0.70, to be on the safe side, 59, 58, stop loss 70, it will be the sell, 70, 75 stop loss, 48 TP1, 70, 08 TP2, 69, 54 TP3, and 68, 87 TP4. Okay. NZD USD. NZD USD were still the same, 4 or 5 days, nothing, waiting for the same buy to push up and for the same sell if we have a double bottom to push down. The sell, we can have it. It's breaking here. We can, no need to wait all this down for the sell. Can have it after this support. We go for the 4 hours. Like here. It can start here. We can have 2 sells. Yeah. The second one will be around here. Sell 0.64, 0.64, 35, 0.64, 50, 0.25 TP1, 63.90 TP2, 63.50 TP3, and 63.05 will be the TP4. As for the buy, we said it will be the same, and even the second sell will be the same. So we have on NZD USD 2 sells, 1 buy. Just عندنا 2 sell, 1 buy. Also, USD CHF were still the same. Nothing changed at all for the USD CHF. Still waiting the break up or down for the buy. We can check it from the old orders, but we need to break up. And the USD CAD, I think it's, now it's starting to push down. It will be great opportunity for it. So now if it opens, makes it look up and start to push down, the sell now will just adjust the sell. It will be 1.3295, the sell, stop loss around 33.45, TP1 32.85, TP2 32.35, TP3 31.31, and TP4 30.11, 30.11. Okay, as for the buy, it's a little bit like, and you have this resistance area. I'm not saying we don't have this resistance area, but it's so crowded here. It's really risky to take the buy here. I don't know, some people would love to take the buy. I will not put it officially. ما راح حطها 100% تنحط قبل بالاوردرز. but بعض الاشخاص منهم ممكن يجربوا شروي على الواحد 33 56 1.3357. Some people will try a buy for around 134.17 34 17, but check the numbers before. This is our weekly overview for this week. Hopefully it will be an amazing week. I know from Wednesday night till Friday, we will have big volatility. Make sure to focus, make sure to have the best opportunity to get it in the right way, and you will be profitable. See you guys on Monday in our update for the weekly overview. And listen to me very carefully. شوفكم تنين بالupdate of the weekly overview. And the update of the weekly overview on Monday live, it's only on the pairs that I work on. بس على البيانات اللي أنا بشتغل عليهم. Pure, that I trade on. For swing, which are the euro dollar, GBP USD, GBP JPY, which I work on frequently. I mean, not sometimes I take on AUD USD. And okay, so and gold, and US30. Okay, sometimes we add oil and Bitcoin, but these are the main 5 pairs I work on. US30 in this, gold for swing, precious metal, euro dollar, GBP USD, and GBP JPY. Okay, so hope this weekly overview is beneficial. Next week will be a very good week. See you guys.